All right, great morning, friends. It is 5:13 a.m. on January 8th, and you know what time it is. When you hear that music and you see Rocky running down the street, it's time for morning walk and talk. Let's go do it. Got all my stuff ready. Let's flip this camera around. Boy, that camera is dirty. Let's see. Where's one of my lens cleaners? There we go. That's better. Always clean your lens. That's professional advice from a professional photographer. Let me clean the bottom one too. There we go. Now you can see everything. My app. There we go. Now we got the right app. Okay, one more sip of coffee. One more. You're gonna kill him. Okay. Keys. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear that music or not, but I've got my headset on and I've got Spotify working on my watch. So, oh shit, I forgot my hat. It's alright. I'll be okay. I could feel the coolness on my head. I mean, the hoodie's okay, but it's not like wearing my toboggan. So yeah, I got Spotify working on my watch now. So now I can hear music in my head, but I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. So this is a little test. Morning, Betty. So I'm going to stop the Spotify on my watch, and then I'll listen to this video later and see if it's on there. Okay, so I just stopped the music on my watch. So we'll see what this little test tells us. So I'm getting all my devices dialed in. And I'm going to turn off this headset. Good morning. How are you? Good. So, don't need any unnecessary Bluetooth waves going into my head. So, I've got this Shocks headset, and it's one of the bone conducting ones, so it doesn't actually go in your ear, it just rests on the side of your head. It's pretty amazing. You can hear everything. You can hear what's going on around you. You can hear the music or whatever's on your phone. If you're having a conversation. Morning. Okay, so that's two of my regular walkers that are out today. Haven't seen, oh, there she is. Miss Reliable. She's there. Yeah, I definitely feel the chill on my head. I should have grabbed my hat. I'll just tighten up my, do I have? Yeah, I do. Tighten up my, y'all done for the day?
No, not yet. I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
You have a friend, they do the seminar, Will or Trust, right?
Yeah.
Where they have to go to, I want to go to seminar.
Okay.
So when do they have?
I have to get the dates for you and let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
For this month, I cannot go because I go for surgery. If any time I like to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the details for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will and Trust, right?
Yeah.
I'm interested to learn.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, come back.
Yep, I'll be here. All right. You just saw it live. So, that was my 87-year-old walking buddy. And she just asked me about the will and trust because I have my flyers up in the clubhouse. And she says, oh, that's you with the will and trust, right? I'm like, yep. So there's a potential legal shield customer right there. Just from getting out and mingling with the community. And putting my information out. I'm going to get my hat. My head's too cold. The rest of my body's fine. It's amazing when you don't have much hair, how you feel the difference. I don't know how you women do it with all that hair. It's been a couple times I wore a wig on Halloween, and it is so hot, and the hair going in your mouth. I don't know how you do it. I just take a number 2 buzzer and just buzz it right off. Okay, I'm gonna run in the house and grab my hat because it is just too chilly. That means I get to do some extra steps today. Extra stairs, not steps. And I don't, well, let me keep the headset because I may use it. No, I won't use it because I don't know if it's coming through on the video or not. Two more sips of coffee. Okay, now we're ready. Now we got the hat and the hoodie. So now it'll be nice and toasty. Okay, here we go. 3,200 steps. And then go do some dumbbell workouts. Oh, there's my alarm. Stop. Stop. Figures. Take my glove off to turn the alarm off. Okay, now I'm back. We're so back. We're so back. Okay, so today is Thursday. Man, this week is flying by. But that's what happens when you're busy. All right. Oh, trying to reconnect. Always got to be taking off my glove. Okay, so now Wi-Fi's back on. And both phones are connected. So, I'm getting highly organized. Shit, it went off again. What the hell, man? What a pain in the butt. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't. Okay, now it should be good. Because not only do I have to start my hotspot, I have to tell my Android to use the hotspot, and then it will stay connected. You know, these smartphones, they're not very smart. Oh, my head feels nice and warm now. There we go. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm getting highly organized with my knowledge-based system. I'm taking it to the next level. So, I'm a Windows user, and there's a thing called the PowerShell, and that's where you get the command line, and you can run, you know, commands, you can write scripts, you can do all kinds of stuff at the command line. And that's where I love to live, is at the command line. And so I've got this set of scripts that I wrote that basically manipulate text files. And there's different types of text files. There's .txts, there's .csvs, there's .mds. So they're all text, but depending on the extension, they have a certain meaning. So .txt is just plain text. Like there's no special characters or anything. No formatting. It's just plain old text. And then there's .csvs, which are comma separated values. So that's basically like a spreadsheet. You have first column name, second column phone number, and they're separated by commas. Comma separated value, right? And then you've got .mds. So that's, of the three types of files I'm talking about, that's one of the newer types. And .md stands for markdown. So with HTML, well, that's another type of text file. With HTML, you have a lot of different special characters and codes that tell the browser how to display your HTML file, right? And then sometimes it loads a CSS, which is a cascading style sheet, and that styles it even further with like fonts and different aspects of styling your HTML page. So that's a very advanced level of codes that tell your text file, or that tell the browser what your text file should be rendered like on the screen. So in between a regular text file with no formatting and an HTML file with advanced formatting, you've got .md. And .md files have a very limited amount of formatting codes. So for a title, like if you're creating a document that you want to look a certain way, then you have a title. Well, that title would use a hashtag, just one hash mark, and then a space, and then the title name. And then if you want to have a subtitle, you'd put 2 hash marks. So that would be, the paragraph heading, right? Where you're going to say, this is about this, right? And that would be the title of the paragraph. And then if you want to have subheadings or subheadings, then say within that paragraph, then you put 3 hashtags right in a row, and then a space, and then the subheading. I don't know if there's an official name for that, but heading number 3, basically, right? Because you got heading number 1 with 1 hashtag, heading number 2 with 2 hashtags, and heading number 3 with 3 hashtags. And then if you want checklists, then you put a dash and an open bracket, and then a space and a closed bracket. And that will give you a little check mark. So it's good for task lists. And then if you want to put a link in your MD file, then you put an open bracket and then the link name, like WayneWallace.com. And then you put after that with a closed bracket, and then you put open paren, closed paren, and then in those inside that open and close paren, you put the URL. And I believe I have that order right. It may be flip-flopped. You may put the link in first and then the name. I think it's the way I just said it, though. And then there's a couple other, like you can link to a file, like an image file, or another file, another text file. But really the first options I talked about are the main ones I use all the time. I use the heading tags and I use the check marks. So my knowledge base system uses those codes to identify certain sections in my text files. And basically what I've done is I've created a set of scripts that when I run a certain command on my computer, it creates these text files for me. So basically I have a daily, a weekly, and a inbox. So your inbox is kind of like it sounds like. It's your inbox. Whenever you come up with an idea of something that you want to put into your weekly and daily plan, maybe it's a daily task, maybe it's a weekly task, maybe it's just a thing that you want to do, like it's a one-time deal. Well, you can put it in or maybe it's something you want to do tomorrow or next week or whatever, but you just want to remember it. So you take this, so I have these 3 files open all the time. I have my inbox.md file, I have my weekly.md file, and I have my current day.md file. So if you listen to Napoleon Hill or The Strangest Secret, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, or listen to The Strangest Secret, or listen to any other current day, person, you're going to hear that you need to plan your day first thing in the morning or last thing at night. You want to plan your goals. You want to plan your task, your top 3 items that you want to get done, your to-do list, whatever it is. Everybody's got different ways of talking about it or whatever. But the whole point is you want to either write on paper or in your computer, like I do, write out your plan of action for the day, for the week, for the month, for long term. That's another part I need to add to my knowledge base. Like long-term thinking. Like 3 years and decades. I'll come back to that. So basically I've tried to systemize and automate this procedure because I've tried all kinds of things. I've tried writing in journals. I've tried keeping a text file of some type. I've tried keeping an app. Like, And none of them work for me. But this works for me. And you got to find what works for you. But this works for me because I just love, being in my editor. I'm in my editor all day long. I'm a programmer. So it's just natural for me to have this type of a system. And it's automated, which is even better. And now in the world of AI, I can do things with all that content that I couldn't do before. So basically what happens when I turn on my computer in the morning, you are the stair master. You're the master of those stairs.
No, I want to try 4 times a day.
Yeah, that's great. Keep up the good work. She's climbing her stairs. 87 years old, out here at 5 o'clock in the morning, climbing stairs. What the hell are you doing? Laying in bed? Sitting on the couch? Eating potato chips? Eating ice cream? Strap your shoes on, get out there, and move. Okay, back to the knowledge base. So, every morning when I get up, I turn on my computer, after I get my coffee, of course, and then the first thing I do is open my PowerShell, open my command window, because that's the most important app on my computer, is my PowerShell. And then I run KB space today. So that's my command, knowledge base space today. And that launches my editor. And it opens those 3 files. My inbox, my weekly, and my daily. And it creates a new text file for the daily every day that's dated and saved in a certain location, all organized on my hard drive. So, all the file saving and putting the file here and there, that's all taken care of for me, because it creates the file in the right location and opens it in my text editor. And I love using Sublime Text. That's my favorite text editor. So I open it up, and then I can start making notes, making lists, checking off to-do items. And in your text file, the way you check off a to-do item is in that little dash bracket. You put an X in there, and that's a check mark. So the beauty of .md files is they have some structure, right? Like if you're going to read them with AI or program code, then there's some structure to it, and you can kind of analyze it and pull out certain things if you're looking for a certain thing. So every day in my text files, my .md files, I try to get them more and more structured. So now I don't go back to previous days and fix those days, but at least from this day going forward, those files will be organized in a certain fashion. So like for instance, I have personal personal tasks, personal goals. And then I have work tasks and work goals. And then I have my photo and video business, and I have certain tasks and goals for that. So I can separate all these items in sections. And I can say, oh, okay, this is for my work, this is for my personal, this is for my my business. And I can keep everything organized nicely. So that kind of gives you a look into the system. And I think at one point I'm going to sell this system after I kind of refine it and perfect it. You know, because everybody else has a system. Like they have a notebook, a daily journal. They have an app. And this could easily be transformed into an app. It could easily be transformed into a web page because it's just text files, right? That's the lowest common denominator. And that's where you should start if you're developing an app or something like that. You don't start at the highest level, like a iPhone app. You start at the lowest level. So I highly recommend that you start at the text file level in your computer, because in the day and age that we're living in, data is like gold, right? You got to have data. And if you have data, then you can do things with that data. If it's written on a piece of paper, then if you want to do anything with it, you got to convert it into digital. So, might as well just start there. Oh, McDonald's hash browns smell good. I'm getting a whiff of those. I haven't had McDonald's hash browns in a long time. But I knew that smell. If I go to McDonald's, there's only one thing I get. I get the sausage egg McMuffin. Because I heard from somebody that worked at McDonald's that they actually crack those eggs and cook them in a little round kind of tin thing, right? To keep the shape. So, I don't know if that's still true, but back when they worked there, that's what they did. And it's an English muffin. Can't go wrong with the English muffin. Now the sausage patty, I'm not sure what that's really made of. Hopefully it's real sausage. It usually tastes pretty good. So I think it's real. And then of course, you gotta get a slice of cheese on there. Because everything's better with cheddar. Or American. Or Swiss. Or Gouda. Whatever type of cheese you put on. Okay, let me see where my steps are at. Okay, I'm at 32. Look at that. And I'm right here at the clubhouse. So it's time to go in and do my workout, but I think I need to go in this way because I think that door is locked. I think that's their new procedure, because they used to leave the clubhouse part open, but I think they're locking it down now. But I can go in the pool entrance. and get to the gym this way. See, now that I'm getting hooked on the gym, they're gonna close it for a week. And I'm gonna be so sad. The only thing I wish we had here is red light therapy. That'd be cool if we had the red light therapy. Okay, let's do some workouts. So I tried looking up some new dumbbell routines. I'm gonna see if I remember them. That's the problem, is trying to remember all these different routines. And my mom's watching. Hey, good morning. Time for the workout. Okay. Take the hat off. It's a little warm now. Okay. Let's see if I can start with the ones that I remember from my video I was watching. So I think it's like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh yeah, that's working the shoulder right there. And I need to change my watch settings to workout mode. So I did 3,400 steps. And now I'm gonna flip it into weightlifting mode and track my weights. Okay, what was the other exercise? The other exercise was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay, and then what was the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, that's it, 20 on that one. Okay, let's do some of the ones that I already do. Do the curls. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Okay, let's do some triceps, because I think I forgot to do my triceps yesterday. Now, let's see, how's that one work? Right foot forward, right arm, no. This one? No, it's this one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh no, it's a swing. That's right. Trying to remember the exercise. So, yeah, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I got it right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kind of feels a little off, but maybe I'm missing something. But hey, it's still good. Still movement. Okay, let's do some crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That was sloppy. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, let's do some overhead tricep curls and pull-ups. I'm gonna get some water. they keep it nice and warm in here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo. Okay. Let's do over the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay. Let's do some sit-ups. I call them assisted sit-ups because I'm going to use the weight to help me do the sit-ups. Actually, I need more weight. Let's bring it down to there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weights. That's a good core workout right there. Because I'm getting resistance both ways. But I think I could go up one more weight on that one. Okay, what time is it? 6 o'clock. So let's do some rows. see if, how many is that? 1, 2, 3. I think that may be too light. Oh yeah, too light. Let's go back to 5. I think 5's a good number. Okay. I lost count on that one. Okay, where are we at? Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, what am I gonna do? Let's do, let's do wrists and forearms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, that's it for the workout. Did 17 minutes, that's my goal. Almost 18 minutes. Way to go, Ace. 111 beats per minute. 125, oh, that was average. 125 max, 113 calories. So, all good. Okay, all bundled up, ready to go. You're not going to recognize me soon. I'm going to be all fit, all muscled up. The office is still not open yet. They came in yesterday while I was working out. If you've never seen my pool room, this is my pool room here. Nice little pool room. And then this is the hot tub over here. And this is the pool area here. So a nice little pool area. And we have a water machine over here. I'm just gonna see how much it is, because I go to a different one. Yeah, see, this is $3 for 5 gallons. I get it for $2 elsewhere. So I'm not coming here. Every dollar counts. Every penny counts. So speaking of money, oh, that's right. I gotta unlock everything's locked from the inside here. So if you're a crackhead or a criminal, don't think about coming here, because you can't get out unless you jump the fence. So, yeah, so I've got this elaborate set of spreadsheets that I've created to track my finances, my bank accounts, my credit cards, and I try and reconcile them daily. Sometimes I just run out of time and I don't have time to do that. But I'm making a real effort to keep an eye on my money every single day. I have a Alexa reminder set up in the evening. It says, look at the money. So I look at my money every day. And I'm starting to pay extra on my credit card bills every month to start knocking down the principal. Every little extra money that I have, I'm paying towards the credit cards. So, one of the things that I did last night is I stopped the automatic payment to my rent, because it was coming on like the 22nd in order to get delivered by the 1st. And I'm running my money so tight now that I need that money in my account to cover other things. So I decided, I've got checks that I ordered, so why don't I start delivering the rent check, because I see them every week. So I decided I'm going to start delivering my rent check by hand, because actually Bank of America has screwed me over before, and they have not delivered my check in time, which means I got a eviction notice on my door, and then they charged me legal fees to prepare that eviction notice, and then I had to go to the bank to get a cashier's check because that's the only way they'll take a late payment, and then I had to pay a fee for that. So I really don't like putting Bank of America and charging my money like that, because they'll just say, oh, sorry, we had a malfunction or whatever. It's like, screw you, I'm taking charge of my money. So I can just walk a paper check right over to the office. Luckily, I live in a place that allows that. You know, because most old people, they have checks, right? I'm one of those old people now. And I never use checks. And the only reason I got them is because Bank of America screwed me over. And I continued to use their automatic payment, but not anymore. I cut it off. So that means I got $1,000 extra bucks in my account for an extra week or so, right? That I can use to pay bills and then get some more deposits in before the end of the month when rent's due. Or actually the 5th. It's not due till the 5th, actually. It's late after the 5th. So I've got 2.5 weeks of playtime there. Which is great. Because now I've got a lot of my money in crypto wallets and vaults. So now I can move money around because I'm getting better interest on my money in the crypto wallet. Don't get any interest from the bank account. And I may actually shut down. I need to look and see if there's another alternative to Bank of America, because I don't like the fees that they charge me. So I'm paying probably about $30 a month in fees. So I want to get rid of those. So that's the next thing on the financial window, is to see if I can get some kind of consolidation loan to consolidate the debt, bring down that interest payment, and then get rid of the banking fees, because Bank of America is not doing anything for me. So, all right, have a great day. I'm going to go get ready for work.